to you and welcome on stage former Prime Minister and former leader, the Honorable Adam Ulrich Eustace.
Children of Zion, come on, come on, come on. Of Babylon, where we sat down, and yes, we wept when we remembered Zion by the rivers of Babylon, where we
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Friday and Mrs. Friday. I am pleased to be here today at yet another convention of the New Democratic Party. The whole atmosphere today speaks of victory. Victory for the New Democratic Party in the next election. My colleagues in the Parliament, and particularly those who have been elected to the executive of the New Democratic Party, I want to say good day. I come here at a time when I'm celebrating my 20th year as a parliamentary representative for East Kingston. And I want to pay a special tribute to the people of East Kingston. Some of them are here with you today. And I simply want to say this. In the year 2001, when we did not win the election, the New Democratic Party lost 12-3. The other two seats we won were in the Grenadines, and the only seat in the mainland was East Kingston. The election following in 2005, the only seat we won on the mainland was East Kingston. So the people of East Kingston have played a very significant role. They have never wavered. They have remained faithful to the New Democratic Party all the time. All the time. And I know that we remain faithful again this time. I know that. You have a lot of talk. People ask him if I'm running. But there's where I'm from. You know, I used to play on Richmond Hill school field. That was my playground. So I know the people of that constituency. But I know, in particular, that East Kingston will once again bring back the seat for the New Democratic Party. All of you know what is happening in this country. All of you know that our leader has the capacity to deal with the problems that we face in this country, whether it be crime, whether it be rape. We'll put forward a program and a policy which allows us to deal with those matters. We will not be having any rape rallies. We'll be looking for the betterment of our people, the reduction of crime, and most importantly, we have to provide jobs for the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Too many people in this country are suffering. Too many people can't make ends meet. And too many people are crying. Crying for the assault on their daughters. Some as little as 5 years old. We should be ashamed that we in this country have come to this level. And you have no one to blame for that but the ULP. And you must get them out of office. Get them out this time for sure. Don't get out the thief. Get them out of office this time for sure. You know, we talk about education revolution. We talk about jobs not available. Until they get it, even less available. Our economy is not growing, and therefore we cannot offer much to people. I've been recently taking some physiotherapy on my knees. And I went to a physiotherapist who has a good staff. And I asked him where he got his staff from. All his staff were trained nurses. These are nurses who haven't qualified, could not get a job in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And he used his business to train those nurses to do the physiotherapy. And he has about 6 of them working with him now, right here in Andersville. That is the 53 of them graduated and only 1 got a job. He alone employed 5 or 6 of them. That's how they got to work. We can't continue like this. We have to devise programs and policies which allow us to attract businesses to perform. We have to have our businesses perform. And to do that, we have to implement policies as a party, which makes it easier for businesses to do their business. That is how we get jobs. I want to say, particularly to the unions today, I want to say to them, the unions, especially those in the public service, those in the unions must watch themselves, because as you know, the chance is going to be that the public service pension might be no more. In other words, they might cut it off at a certain date. And then if people join in public service after that, you'll have NIS alone. I'm warning the unions of St. Vincent and the Grenadines not to join the organization that Ralph has. They will commit themselves to policies which they cannot maintain and bring hardship on their own members. Get out of NESDEC unions. Get out of NESNET. Get out, please, before it is too late. As for the NIS, you know, I always talking about that, you know. As for that, we got to watch that thing carefully. Ransom took out 23 million out of that without us even knowing until the year after taking out your salary. So when these things happen, you have to judge the government of the day. If they do that, what they won't do? They take out your money and don't pay it in to NIS. That's making the NIS weaker. All we are saying to you, get out of those institutions, join the New Democratic Party, support the New Democratic Party, and these things will be a matter of the past. It will be a matter of the past in truth. You never had those things under the NDP. Never. I remember I say it all the time. Sir James, when he was very concerned about bananas one time, came to me. I was chairman of the NIS, and he wanted to get a loan from the NIS to rehabilitate bananas. I tell him no. As chairman, I told the Prime Minister then no. But he understood, you know. He never asked me again. Because we have to make sure that our institutions, which depend heavily on people, are always put first. That is how you maintain and get more jobs. I call on you, the people that's kidded a while ago. I call on you to support the NDP at the next election. 15 seats, and nearly say, and more. But if I say that, I'll be thieving. But 15 seats for the New Democratic Party at this election is what we asked for, and I expect we will get. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Children of Zion, come on, come on, come on.
That was our former leader. Thank you, DJ.